Okay, it looks like I'm on live, and if you can hear me, let me know. Okay, so Velvet Hammer 761, hello, can you hear me? Welcome to Kendo-Guide live Kendo session. It's very important that you can hear me, okay? And can you see me okay? If you can hear me, let me know. If you can see me well, let me know. And come and say hello so I know you're out there watching me and supporting me. Okay, so please say hello so I can read who, I can know who was here afterwards as well. Well, on live. I'm a little bit early. Okay, Jonah D 114N. Okay, yes to you can hear me, right? And see me, I think. Okay. Shall I wait a little bit more? Hello, hello. Yeah, Jonah, hello. Jonah D. Is that right? It's very hard to read, your handle name, I think. A lot of different types of handle name, so it's very hard for me to pronounce or how to know how to read. Hopefully you can see me. It says current bit rate is a little bit higher than recommended, so let me know if you're having trouble. Okay, Blue K, hello. So you guys can hear me and all, right? Now, let's begin. Hi, onegaishimasu. All right, so I assume you guys, those who are watching this video, are beginners. And also, you go to a dojo or you don't go to a dojo. So there are two types of people, and which is good. All right, I'm going to talk about talk for you guys or beginners basically. Now, if you're totally beginner, make sure you get one of those. All right, so you know what I'm talking about. This book has everything what I learned, all the basics I learned at my dojo back in Japan. Okay. So this is very, very basics. So if you don't know, if you're a very beginner, this should help you a lot, okay? And then now, this goes with the videos I created, which is on YouTube as well as on my website for sale. So whichever you prefer, you can watch the videos and read this. So you will gain a lot of information on your basics, Kendo basics, okay? So, hello Richard. Adam, hello. No dojos in my area. Yeah, I know. So this is for you and for all other beginners, all right? And by the way, I'm thinking to hold beginners class for those who don't have dojos. Of course, it's not restricted to non-dojo members, non-dojo Kendo enthusiasts. If you go to dojo, you're more than welcome, but I do want to focus on those non-dojo people because they need someone to share Kendo knowledge, and I'm not getting any younger, even though I feel young / I'm lying. But yes, arigato so much, no problem so much. All right, so let's begin. All right, enough talking. Now, I'm assuming you're adult. All right, you're an adult and you're a beginner, and let's say you do these basics. All right, basics, you do basics at the dojo or on your own using my videos or anything, whatever, all right? But is that enough? I don't think so, especially you go to a dojo, right? If you go to a dojo, What you learn at the very beginning, I'm sure, you learn jogeburi, ich, right? Ni, san, shi, right? Jogeburi, all the way up, all the way down. And then naname jogeburi, diagonal cuts, right? I should be moving, but because of the fan and the limited space, right? Jogeburi, one step forward, one step backwards, done, right? So you learn that, and main strike, sho men uchi in the front, right in the middle, okay, forehead, ichi, ni, right, san, right, and then sayu men, left and right men, pong, pong. Okay, so you do all that sort of things, all right, and then you go back. I strongly recommend you review, okay. Do it again at home. But do you have to do it all the time? I don't think so. Now, this is what I want you to do. If you're a beginner, okay, I'm sure at the dojo you use shinai, okay, which is bamboo sword, or bokuto, wooden sword, right? But at home, I want you to focus on the form, okay? Ich, ni, all right? So you work on form, especially footwork, okay? And also this timing. A lot of people have those issues, okay? A lot of people have timing and footwork. Now, footwork, what is a lot of people, all right? I'm talking about tendency. I'm not talking about you are doing this. I'm talking about a tendency that a lot of people at dojo, they focus on this, focus on swing, and then they don't focus enough on their footwork. All right, so at home, make sure you do what you are taught at the dojo. I'm sure you're taught to keep your left foot straight, which I recommend to focus on your knees. Okay, if you have your sensei, listen to your sensei. Listen to me for your just information, get supplementary information. All right, as long as your knees are straight, your feet will be straight. Okay, so keep your feet, knees straight towards your opponent. Okay, hands like you're grabbing your sword. But make sure your palms are flat, okay? Flat. Don't grab your sword, flat. Okay? Start off with here. Together, hands together. And go pom. Tom. Good thing about hands together is you are working on both hands together. If you go like that, if you're not used to it, you might have your hands like that. It's very common. It doesn't look, it looks like a joke, right? But, if you're not used to it, maybe you do that. Especially if you have other martial arts background. They do this, right? So this is very natural for a lot of people. But Kendo-wise, it's like this. Pom, like that. Not very apart from each other, your hands. Okay, so I strongly recommend when you're at home, just hands together, assuming you're a beginner, okay? You just go from ich, ni, san, shi, okay? Nice and light. Feel the weight of your hands. Okay, okay? Breathe out, breathe in. Okay, if you get used to it, don't breathe from here and there. You can start breathing out too from here. Hajime. And then like that. Okay? Sorry, my shoulder hurts. So you can do that. All right, it's very important you focus on your feet. Okay, a lot of people ignore those footwork. All right, again, why? because they want to focus on, not they want to, they focus on swing. Okay, now at home, focus on your feet and this coordination. Pam, pam, pam. If you don't want to have your feet, hands together, go like golf, golf swing. I don't know. They do this kind of thing, right? Like ninja, right? But I would go like this. So, finger, index finger, left index, left index finger, and right hand. Wrap your fingers around index finger, left index finger, and pointy finger with a right index finger, like that, and go. Okay, focus on your footwork. Together, one, together, all right? So this is a great opportunity at home for you to check your form, all right? I'm gonna read your comments later, all right? Let me go through first, okay, and then if you have questions, go ahead and start writing. Now, so number one, when you learn something at the dojo, you learn something from the book. Now you have to take your time to check your form. Okay, whatever you learned, you gotta check. Of course, you have limitation because you're on your own, at home. So no one can check you. But just self-awareness is important. What you are doing, you gotta know what you're doing. Look down and go, okay, this is good. Not so much. Okay, this is good. You have to self-analyze. You have to analyze yourself, okay? And then, all right, then someone, if you go to a dojo, of course your sensei or senpai, all right, whoever that is, gives you advice, all right? Remember that, and let's say something you just have to do, let's say you're a little bit advanced, you're learning this kind of, this is this is a very topic that I go over all the time, right? And this type of footwork, we call it fumikomi ashi, ya, pon, ta, right? Now, what happens here, as you lift your right hands above your head, your right foot moves forward, and as you straight, go straight man. And this is kind of advanced next step from this basic strike. Okay, but once you learn this, that will be your main strike. Okay, for the rest of your Kendo life. Of course, we don't forget about this type of footwork, but this advanced footwork will be your main focus. Okay, especially when you put men on, your mask on. All right, so okay, and the October 1st. Makoto Sensei's Kendo lesson video will be released in English, right? So and I have already shared some of his technique on in my video in the past. Of course, with his permission. Suri kaburi. Okay, this is very, I think, very clever. It goes like this: 1, 2, 3. The reason is this motion is very difficult with a lot of people. Right, this one, and you have to keep your weight on your left foot. All right, and then pop and tom. If you can do this, all you have to do is deliver your body, shift your weight forward, and then pom. Let go your right foot, and you go forward. Now this this process is very important for a lot of beginners. And I made this series, Kendo Missing Pieces. It's very similar to this. I don't remember if I made this Kendo Missing Pieces before. I think it was before. I don't know, I'm not sure. But very similar. So together, the Kendo Missing Pieces and Makoto Sensei's Kendo lesson, you will kind of start, having like these dots connected together. Oh, that's what I have to do, right? So from here, what I want you to learn at home is, of course, without this first, always without shinai. Because if you have shinai, your hands can sense a lot of things, right, than your feet. So this wants to do a lot more work. So don't let your hands work harder than your feet. All right, so now you focus on this one. It's very, if you have a block, I introduced this as well. Keep this, like, stand on the block, and then you just go like this palm. It's okay to tippy toe to get balance and go ich, ni, san, shi. Okay, so this is very good exercise. So you can feel. You have to be well balanced. You have to keep your weight on your left foot and go like this. Tongue. One hand is fine in both hands. Tongue, right? And you go top, forward, tongue. That's actually how it feels like when you do fumikomi. Okay? So this pro, you just go to Amazon and buy one block. I don't think it's going to be very expensive. Or you can go to nearby sport store or something, sports store. Make sure you put mask on if you have COVID outbreak around your area, just to be safe. But anyway, so just grab one of those, and this is through my experience to keep balance. Okay, it's my experience. Okay, I don't know if it works for you or not. Please try it and tweak it and make it work for you. Okay, I don't know how big or how small or how tall, how short. I don't know your body shape, body type, body structure. So everyone is different. So please just try it, and if you don't like it, that's fine. Okay. So when you stand, when I hurt my back first, I talked about this last night in Kendo clinic. The very first time I hurt my back is I was doing this, hyperextended. Is that the word? Blake told me what it is, but I forgot. So I was doing like this, and I hurt my back, lower back, when I was 13, 14 or something like that. And after that was nightmare. But anyway, so my back still hurts, and I have crack in my bone. But anyway, that's not a big deal. But anyway, so what I recommend is pelvis tilt a little bit, not like this, all right? Tilt a little bit forward. So someone is pushing your pelvis around this area, a little bit, just a little bit. So pelvis turn forward a little, like this. Then ich, knee. I feel more secure that way, rather than just going like this. Okay, so pelvis forward a little bit, like this, all right? Okay, and also consult with your doctor if you have one, if it's a good thing or not. I'm talking through my experience, okay? And I might hurt in the future, I don't know. I might hurt my back more. But for now, I think pelvis a little bit forward, rotate a little bit forward, then go ich, ni, san, right? And then go up, okay? So practice something you cannot practice at the dojo. So if your sensei says you go one, bang, like that, okay? So I think at some points you have to focus. First, don't focus on stomping. Focus on body shift. Okay, gravity shift. So your gravity should be here. Right? This, when you go up, right? You're secure right now. Okay, so when you move, you have to lose balance. So by doing pelvis like this, all right, rotate your pelvis a little bit forward. I think you feel like you're moving forward a little bit. Okay, probably depends on where your gravity is. But go like this, okay, and you feel like you're going forward a little bit. Now, if you go like this, I know you feel like you're losing balance, okay? But because now I have right foot, left foot is both on the floor, I'm still okay, right? I'm not falling. From here, I'll start lifting up. When I do this, as you can see, my body wants to go forward because of the the gravity, the position of gravity shifted forward. So use that and then go. So it's like a ball. When this is secure, right? When the gravity goes forward, start rolling. So imagine when you go like this, okay? Even though you keep your weight, oh, am I blurry? Okay. Even though your pelvis is forward, okay? You go like this. Now, I have weight on my left foot, right? Because if I go like this, okay, it's very hard for me to strike. So keep weight on the left foot, pretty much all the weight on the left foot, and then go from here. All right, start shifting your weight forward and lift up. Straight back. Okay, that way you don't have to kick the floor. Now, a lot of sensei, a lot of people, yes, tell you to kick the floor. It's not wrong. Don't think that they are wrong. Yes, you do need to kick the floor if you want extra distance. When you start, okay, when you start shifting, right? If you start shifting weight, see, you go forward. You use this mechanism to start to get the ball rolling, and then use muscles to gain more speed or power. Okay, but from here, if you just go all muscles, nothing wrong with it, but you have to have strong muscles. And if you're not used to this kind of exercise, of course, you might get hurt if you are not lucky. If you're lucky, you will have some muscle aches for I don't know how long, maybe 1 week, and then you'll get used to it. But I'm assuming you're an adult, I'm almost 50. It's hard for me to recover from a lot of things. Once I do kendo, my shoulder hurts now and everything, and I have backache, and I have knee problem and all that. And I go, oh, like that, right? So you have to use your body wisely and more effectively. So take your time to think, oh, how can I accomplish this more effortlessly? You see, you have to use the natural principle, such as gravity, and you have to learn how to use your own body because it's different from mine and different from others. Okay, and also, like I say, that I have right shoulder injuries. It's not injury, but I'm sure that's injury. It hurts a lot. So I was thinking, how can I remove this pain? Which is, probably I should be using, more big muscles rather than only these muscles. So I tend to strike like this. So it's only shoulder muscles, right? So it's not a bad thing, I assume, if you don't feel pain. But I do feel pain, and I don't think it's a good thing for my shoulder, right? So how can I move big muscles? So I was thinking, what about this? If I do that, oh, I'm using my shoulder blade, go like this, right? Maybe I have to learn this kind of motion, all right, rather than this motion. I can feel my shoulder blades moving, but if I move like this, of course, it's totally different. The mobility is really different. I didn't know that until this morning. I could guess, but I touched my body like this, and oh, this is very different than this. Of course, right? I mean, it should be different. I'm using like this, right? So now my homework or my assignment is how can I use this kind of motion to Kendo. All right? Now, I might not be able to use it, transfer this motion to Kendo, right? But now I know if I do this, I can use my shoulder blade, which use big muscles rather than small muscles. So maybe I should be using more focusing on here, moving here rather than just go pang like this, which hurts my shoulder. Now, probably if you're an adult, you can look at your Kendo from different perspectives. Kendo people, including myself, we have certain things, we have do this, and do that, do this. These things. And of course, it's important to accomplish these. But like I said, if you look at one thing from different angle, you see, people say, lift your hands, shinai up. But if you start lifting shinai up, you go shoulder up. So how can I say, how can you see how can you lift your shoulder up without lifting your shoulder up like this, right? You know what I mean? So start thinking like that. So if you go like that, like this, man, differently you're going to hurt your shoulders really quickly. Because you use only these muscles. Now, like I said, if I go like this, elbow forward like this, shoulder comes down, like this. Okay, so from here, like that, shoulder comes down. Same goal. We're doing same thing, but different perspective, if you know what I mean. So play with your body, you see, and see how you can accomplish one thing. Goal is the same. If you know the goal, okay, I have to do this, such as lift your hands up. Lift your hands, this is lift your hands up too, right? I mean, you don't want to strike me like this, but different perspective. So from here, instead of going like this, you can go elbow like this, and then this movement helps your body move forward as well. So, this might work for you, this might work for me, this might not work for other people. But you have to experiment what works for you to accomplish what your sensei tells you to do. All right, so that is the strength of adults. We can see things in different perspectives. And Kendo was born in Japan, but because of that, Japanese people see Kendo in one direction, from this side. But if you're not Japanese, you can see Kendo from the back. And you go, oh, I can do this, right? What about that? What about this? I think that's a very, very nice thing to do. So please think like that. And I am going to read your, comments from now. Okay, so I read Blue K's message, no dojo in your area. Yeah. Hi, sensei, arigato so much. Yeah, I remember I said you're welcome very much, so much. Okay, peanuts for everyone. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. My brother is taking lessons, and I will learn through YouTube. Thank you. Oh, okay. Your brother is taking lessons, huh? Okay. Why aren't you taking lessons? I just wonder. Okay. Tapat, is that right? I'm sorry, I can't read the reverse end. Good day. Hey, good day. Good Blue K. Ask me everything will be opposite. F, left-handed. No. This left hand, where's my katana? Left hand argument is always controversial. And the katana. Okay, katana is to be honest with you, we don't know why we carry the katana on the left hand side. Okay, we do bow and arrow like this, right? Now, probably I don't know if some people did this. How they decided how this became custom, I don't know. There are a lot of theories out there, but it's very, very old, isn't it? We're going to talk about 1,000 years ago. Not that years ago, probably. But if we might have to go back to Chinese history, because basically the sword, not Japanese sword, the sword itself came from China to Japan, right? So it is, it's really history. It's kind of hard to know how it happened. But let's talk about 400 years ago. Okay, katana was carried here on the left side. Okay, and when you draw out your sword, because of how you carry it and how you draw out your sword, right hand has to be here and you draw out. Okay, and the left hand goes here. Of course, this stays in the belt like that. All right. So, and then also they decided to carry the sword on the left hip. Okay, it's like a car. We drive this side. So someone decided we're going to do this, and that's how it goes. Now, can you switch your hand like this? Draw out. Can you switch like that? In Kendo, yes, there's no prohibition in rules. Okay? And if you come to my dojo, And if you tell me, yeah, if you tell me, okay, can I switch my hands? And I will say yes, but just learn the ordinary way first. Okay, and then, so you have to learn two ways. And yes, I had such students before, and he wanted to switch his hands, and okay, go ahead and do it. See what happens. And then I switched my hands too. Okay, against him. And it's doable, certainly. But I do. I want to learn Jordan. I'm not good at it. I want to learn Nito. I'm not good at it. Both switch. All right. Why do I want to do that? Because they are part of Kendo, and sometimes you switch. And again, in a game match regulations, there's no restriction. You can 1, 2, 3. You can switch your hands. Okay, but I don't encourage you to do that because, like again, Kendo is a part cultural and historical. I want you to learn how it started. Again, and no one knows why we carried our sword on. I'm sure there's a reason, but it's all too old. So a lot of theories out there. I don't want to get into this history stuff. We never get a right answer on this one. So it's not about lefty or righty, really. How they used to carry their sword. It's like you go to Japan, you don't drive on your right side. Is it right side? Yeah. The handle is different. So blah, 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 blah. So just know this first, how you draw out your sword, and then after a while you get used to it, and then you can switch. You see. So okay, so what if you're left-handed? Sorry, I need visual for wrong-handed people. Visual for left-handed people use the right state of mind. I do sway alone in the rural highlands. I'm watching now. I do sway alone in the rural highlands. I'm watching now. Feels so good. Great. Jan, Michael, Tabanao. Thank you for the comment. What is so much weight on the left leg in Kendo? What is so much? It's about balance. You can you have to go forward, but if you have your weight on the left foot like that, you have to go palm with the left foot, right? I mean, nothing wrong with it if you can do it. We are talking about so like I said, how you draw your sword, how we used to carry your sword, how you use this sword. Okay, so this is where Kendo is from. Okay, so we are following the way of the katana. Okay, so if you just look at Kendo as hitting sport, you might think, oh, we can do whatever we want. Yeah, but then if you think about how samurai used to carry their sword, okay, and 1, 2, 3, like we have standard, and again, once you get past that, okay, learn standard, pretty much you can try whatever you want to do. Okay, so of course you need to have your sensei to work with you so you can correctly improve your kendo. You see, so that's why Richard checked Amazon for Kendo Basics. It says yes, Kendo Basics 1, 2, 3. Those Amazon DVDs. Amazon stopped doing on-demand making DVD, so now it's only available at my website. Not DVD anymore, just videos. I'm sorry about that. Kendo-Guide. If you go to Kendo-Guide and books and courses, you will find video as well. So I'm gonna paste this website. I'm really sorry about that. They stopped doing that. I'm sure on DVDs not doing. If they stop doing that, probably they're not doing well. So. Okay, so Yuto, how do I control my strikes when I'm stopping the snow? Near the end, when I try to stop, it's not very smooth and there is a bit of a shake and stops it. That's probably you're too tense. Okay, too tense. You go like that. Just relax. Oh, I have sort here. Just it's like a car. I've been using this analogy. It's like if you have a little speed, way beyond your braking ability, you can't stop, right? So you can go like that. Okay, and it will shake a little bit. That's fine, but the thing is, you're gonna know how much speed you can stop, and of course timing, and of course you have to have experience. But you start slowly. If you have strength all the time, keep doing this, you can't stop. Relax, grip, relax, grip. You see, so that's you need practice. I can give you advice. Camila, hello, thank you for your no problems, Camila. I should have said g'day. Sorry, Camila. I don't lose Kiwi spirit, you see. Thank you, Sensei, for comments on footwork. No problem, G. Gerolim. I'm sorry, I cannot read. I learned Western fencing and footwork is completely different. It's hard to unlearn old habits. Yes, it's different, isn't it? I'm sorry about that. But I think if you're good at controlling your body, it won't take long. Okay, and take your time. It is you can adjust it. If you have certain backgrounds, yes, it is hard to remove your habits, but at the same time, you can tweak your your previous learned movements. So you can tweak it and you can use it for your Kendo benefit. Okay, technically not employed, just taking a break. Oh, okay. Have you tried acupressure on yourself? Me, yes. I've done a lot of things. Cupping, massage, a lot of things. Yes. Just wanted to say, show, mate. Thanks, man. Hi. Okay, Camilla, I was told to hit more harder, but it's not easy. Yes, it is hard. Hard is probably gives you your brain thinks so snappy, like sharper. So here, okay, sharper and harder is a bit, a little different. Hard people try to go swing down really hard. That will give your opponent concussion, which you don't want to, right? So from here, what do you call it? Sharpness is not this force, muscle strength. Just go flick, this, flick. This is another thing you can do. I have videos somewhere. I cannot find it probably right now. But this flick motion. Relax your palms here. Relax. But when you swing down, see, I'm going like this. it's not only hand motion. It's not only arm motion. Go like this. This motion. This motion. As you strike, you go. Everything goes to this impact. So what that means is you use whole body. So then you, I think I have a video of doing down, up, down, up. Have to relax. Okay, your hands should be very relaxed. Like this. Okay, and then this, after you get the hang of it, you go. And then after you go right at where you are, and you go. Everything goes together, and this moment has to be the powerful moment, right? Only that moment has to be powerful. Now all the way here, right? Only this moment. So that's where this thinking comes in. So how can you integrate all the motion, which is Kiken Tai Chi, Ki, energy, right? Ken, sword, Tai, body has to go together. That's the most powerful moment of your swing. All right, so you have to analyze your body and increase this, likelihood to get this timing right. All right, so Camilla, take your time. You can do it. Okay. There's a self-help book out there. Not sure what's available in your area. I've been using Acupressure. Oh yeah. I do that. I do a lot of things. I do this, ball and roll over the ball. I have this too. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna get massage soon. You see. So, thanks for the tips too. Okay, Adam. Hello, Sensei. I am in a hotel room for the next 5 days for work. There's any exercise you recommend doing with no shinai? No shinai. Go. If your knee's okay. Okay? So that's hard. Even you just go each here. Right? Knee. My toes are up. So I can keep my weight back. If my toes are here, forward, people tend to do this. So I keep my toes up and focus on this. Okay, and this too. A lot of people do go like this, but I don't recommend that. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But Kendo, you go forward, right? I think this is more useful for Kendo. Instead, this, we don't go backwards in Kendo. We go forward. Of course, if you're practicing this, different story. Okay, but like exercise-wise, and same thing, different leg. Like that too. I think that's, man, I'm getting hot. Adam, hope it helps. All right, and of course you can go like this too. Like that. If you want to pump up your heartbeat. Okay, Sato Kono. Hi, Japanese person. Hi, since I always wonder how to begin to practicing Kendo, so I just bought your book. Thank you, and good luck. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I went way over 30 minutes, but I hope it's worth watching. It's 50 minutes, isn't it? Oh my gosh. All right. Technically not employed, just taking a break. That's your handle name. Okay. Glad I caught alive. Thank you. No worries. Thank you very much for coming. Love watching your videos. Thank you, Jack. Just learning Kendo at the age of 31. You're still young, mate. Hope to teach my little one as she grows up. Oh, you have a daughter. Me too. ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました for coming. Okay. Camparini Films. Hi, Sensei. What exercise can I do to improve my body movement? I just showed you with Shina. I recently back to practice Kendo since quarantine in my country, but my hips sometimes doesn't have a little hips. Like I showed you this, and and if hip issue, you can probably do this kind of exercise. I don't know. I do. I lie down and I move go like this. So I think you can find a lot of exercise like that. But if you want to have Kendo exercise, let me know. But I just showed you several. I'm not going to do it anymore, as you can see. Okay, I hope you will let this video on your channel. I will. This is going to be here, and I chop up, so it's much easier. I talk a lot, so summarize the video. Okay, so now again, if you want to, this Makoto Sensei's Kendo video available in English. It will be available on sale on October 1st. For 2 weeks, first 2 weeks, it will be on sale. So if you want to get to know when it starts selling, we have a form. Okay, so go to, I think in description area, I think I have a form. Just go to I don't know, you can't just go to Kendo for Life, Kendo-Guide.com. Yeah, seriously, it has finally Makoto Sensei's Kendo lesson series is available. So click on the link and fill out the form. You will be emailed when it's on sale, when we start doing that. Now, I translated, so if you have questions, let me know. And also, Makoto Sensei, Sato Sensei will have private Facebook site. First month free for those who purchase. This is only for those who purchase this series. But first month is free, and next month, from the second month, it will be $37. But it's great to connect with 89 Sensei. I will be translator there too, so don't forget to sign up for to be the first to know kind of list. All right, and also I want to start online Kendo lesson for non-dojo people. I want to help you, so sign up. Again, in description area, you have serious about learning Kendo, tell me about you at forms. So please fill out the form if you don't have Kendo dojo around, especially if you're a beginner with a dojo, that's fine too, but I'm focusing on non-dojo people. So the reason is you have your sensei already, so I don't want to interfere with your sensei's teaching. That's the main reason. So please, if you feel free to sign up and you decide if you want to join me or not. All right, okay, thank you very much. Oh, haha, thank you, sensei. Okay, yeah, it's hard to translate. I mean, Kendo exercise with the hips. I mean, like when I try to do, for example, a technique, my body sometimes is too slow. Oh man, don't worry about slowness. It's about timing. Okay, and it's slow from here. you know, if you go ooh like this, if you go up, it makes you slow. You have to go forward. All right. So now again, it's hard to show you the movement because I don't know how you strike. But you know, you start, like I said at the beginning, start seeing Kendo in a different direction. People will correct you if you're on the wrong, you know, if you're going on the wrong track. You know, if you have a good sensei, they're gonna put you on the right track with looking at, you know, I'm sure we have all uniqueness. You know, teachers shouldn't kill your uniqueness. Kendo Kendo sensei tells you to do this, do that, do this, do this. But after all, there, you know, a lot of sensei have different types of kendo. That means we don't, you know, we have certain things as basics, but we can have varieties as well. So don't be afraid of exploring kendo. Okay. Thank you, Sho. Thanks. Thank you very much, Sho. And Caporini Films, thank you very much again. And I will hopefully see you next week. And I really do want to start this Zoom Kendo lessons. So please fill out the form. I will email you. Hopefully soon. I'm hoping I'm gonna start it in October. All right. So see you next week at the same time. At the same place right here. Thank you and have a good day, good night, good evening, wherever you are. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye.